back in July when this competition came out, and I just took it down a little bit of a different road. The story's called Feral. I don't have much time left. I can feel my life slowly slipping away as the burning sun creeps towards the dawn. I have no one to blame but myself. I was once a much loved pet. I was held and stroked endlessly on Emily's lap. I don't remember my mother, but I remember Emily. She was only young herself, but she loved me. Anything I needed, she gave me. When I look back over my life, she's my greatest regret. I'm so sorry for breaking her innocent little heart. I remember playing lots of games with Emily. I especially loved the ball of coloured wool she would drag around behind her. I was most content when I was on her chest, listening to her little heartbeat while she stroked me from my ears to my tail. To experience that just one last time before the end would be divine. Living with Emily, I thought my life was complete, and it was, until Emily went away. She was gone for so many days. I missed her. If I had just waited one more day, today may not be my last. Hindsight is a glorious thing, and a useless one. I decided to go and search for Emily. If only the authorities knew. If they knew I had honourable intentions. If only. I left the house. I climbed the big gum tree in the backyard. I'd never climbed this high before. I looked out and saw a wonderland of climbing, hiding and playing. For a brief moment I forgot what I was doing and followed my feline instincts, my curiosity. My senses came alive. I felt like an electric current was running all over my body, and then I smelt it. The scent of my impending doom. It was sweet, mouth-watering. I saw it. It was hugged against a giant tree. It was blended into the environment perfectly with its grey fur matching to the bark. I knew I had to have it. It was almost like my body took over, my mind no longer in control. The creature saw me and tried to escape by launching and gliding to safety. However, its bushy tail failed to escape my grasp. The creature cried out in pain and fear. Then it was silent. I devoured the tiny creature, all but the tail. As soon as my feast was over, I instantly wanted more. I was hooked, and I knew I would come back to get it. I brought the tail home. I thought Emily might like the soft feel of it. I left the tail on her pillow, and I awaited her return. Emily did not like the tail. Emily was very sad. She cried. She looked into my eyes, and I could tell I had hurt her. I vowed I wouldn't go back for more, but who was I kidding? I had to have another sweet little treat, a delicious change from the tinned tuna and dried biscuits. I continued to bring the tails home. I don't know why. Emily tried to help me, but it felt like I was being punished for being myself. She put bars on the windows and stopped letting me outside. I was imprisoned. It was then I decided to leave. I escaped through the open toilet window, and I didn't even look back. I decided to live life in the wild, no longer domesticated, no longer a pet. I think the word Emily used was feral. My feral life didn't last long. I was out hunting when I was caught. I blindly walked into what I thought was a burrow, but was in fact a trap, a cage. I sat in the cage, in the bush, for 3 nights. I was cold, sore and very hungry. I looked like a rabid animal, not the cat I once was. I clawed and spat at the tall man as he picked me up and threw me into the back of his truck. I was brought here, to this place of death. I've been listening to them, and I know today's the day. They know I can't be saved. I'm lost, I'm wild, I'm feral. I only hope Emily doesn't blame herself. She did do everything right. If she does get another pet though, I hope she never gives it the chance to do what I did. I hope she never lets it go feral. Goodness, dawn already? Thank you.